And Rolling Thunder, presented by Geico, make their way onto the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
It ain't hard to get out of the stand and go to the
And it is now my pleasure to introduce a very iconic person. Not every hero from Vietnam served on a fire mission or had to tromp through the rice paddies. There are a lot of heroes that came out of the Vietnam War, and I'm about to introduce one of them. This is a young person that gave up a very promising career because she was motivated and wanted to serve and provide entertainment and moral support for our troops fighting in Southeast Asia. And she gave up what could have been a wonderful Hollywood career to a much higher calling. And she had her own show on Armed Forces Network. She went to bases and entertained where Bob Hope was afraid to show up. And she is truly a great American hero in her own right and one of the iconic figures of the Vietnam War. Please make a lot of noise for Chris Noel. Come on, Chris.
Hi, love. How y'all doing? Are we ready for a great day? I mean, I have to tell you, you know what? We had a little rain, right? But for you hardcore Vietnam vets, that's nothing, right? I mean, this was not a monsoon. So, it looks like the sun's coming out and we're going to have a fantastic day. I'm so excited to be here with you so I can help you share with you a very special time. There are a lot of people who went through a lot of hard work in order to make this event happen for you. And I know it's been a long, long time, but just think, you're all survivors. You are the survivors, yes. Yes. And you know what? You have survived for a reason. And I feel that that reason is to serve. And to serve your brothers and your sisters. So, I want you to take a moment and say hello to the person on your right, your back, in front of you. I mean, my goodness, you may spill some popcorn on their head or something. You want them to say, hey bro, it's okay. Say hello to each other. This is your family. Wow, that's really cool. I can hear you. That's really cool. And just have a wonderful day together. Yeah, thank you so much. And welcome everybody to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Vietnam Veterans Homecoming Celebration 2012. Yay! At this time, we would like to welcome the president of the USO North Carolina. Boy, has he worked hard to make this happen for you. And John, his name is John Falkenberry. John, where's John? This is John Falkenberry. Hi. He's a wonderful guy. He's going to talk to you. And is Marcus here? Okay, so John, take it.
Hello, Charlotte Motor Speedway! Huh! I would like for every Vietnam veteran, American Red Cross volunteer in Vietnam, nurses, corpsmen who served in Vietnam, either to stand or raise your hand, and let's give them a round of applause. Huh! You can do louder than that, Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is what should have happened 40 years ago when America forgot our warriors. We're not going to forget here in Concord, the beautiful city of Concord who's hosting this thing. Now, with all the Vietnam veterans, will all veterans raise your hand and stand up? And let's give them a shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the USO of North Carolina, the North Carolina Association of Broadcasters, it is our honor to welcome you here today. I've been asked for several weeks, why now? My answer is this: why not now? Why not then? Why are we doing this? Because it's never too late to honor the men and women who served this country, whether it was in Vietnam or not. We want every one of you today to enjoy this day. We have three purposes. First, to celebrate, and you're going to rock and roll this afternoon. Second, is to assist all veterans. We have the national and regional VAs set up here. We have over 100 military and veteran nonprofits set up to help you. And last one is educate these youngsters. There are placards and Vietnam vets. Talk to them. Learn from history.
We want to thank you. Yes, it's so long overdue.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome home, brothers. Welcome home, Vietnam veterans. Thank you, guys.
All right, show your appreciation for Rocky Lynn. Thank you, Rocky. You to focus your gaze skyward and look up as the Golden Knights parachute team prepares to jump. The first parachuter will be our narrator, Sergeant David Echeverry. All right, due to our cloud cover, they're going to have to do one more pass here, so it'll be just a couple of seconds here, actually a minute or so before the Golden Knights head down here for their superb...
I am Staff Sergeant Curtis Haugen, originally from Camden, Illinois. It's been my proud honor to narrate for you today a demonstration behind you left. It appears that these cases have been obtained, but that is not the case. These young drafts recording and passing support. Those can be relevant work. It takes a great deal of concentration to land a dead center on the target.
Here to perform our national anthem is the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing Band from Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point, North Carolina.
Delta and walked through booby-trapped jungles, flew helicopters into the I-Train Valley, defended strategic hills from Saigon to the 17th parallel, and you were there. It's been a long time, Lord, since Tet, Way, linebackers 1 and 2, and you were there. The re-entry was tough. The welcome homes were silent. We felt alone, but you were there. The MIAs and POWs paid a tremendous price for freedom. It was called solitary, but you were there. Our family stopped watching TV news and prayed that no one would bring a telegram to the door. But today to say thanks to the Vietnam veterans and their families. They were there, and you were there. We bow before you, Lord, for you are a great and holy God. You were there, and yours is still the honor, the glory, and the power forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
I saw them, they made it. Enjoy the bus ride? I got them working last night, Media's over here.
AC Korea.
Do you want to move up a little closer?
Where are they going to be? I'm just, because I want to get a...
Well, for the introduction, they're going to be right there, but then for the replaying, they'll be right there.
So I think I'm going to get the laying of the ring. So, yeah, I'm like... Right? I wore it for 3 years when they got those of them, so I didn't wear them. Maybe. That's the first person who's done that. How creative.
Thank you.
And you maybe can find him on the wall.
Yeah, they all say that.
It'll take about 40 years off.
First your names. Go left or right here.
My name is Richard
Okay, what's your last name, Rick?
Podesky. Haisky.
Okay, you Vietnam vet?
Yes, sir.
When were you over?
70, 71.
Okay. And you?
Charles Beck, BZK.
Okay.
I was there 70, 72, 3rd, 17th Air Cav.
Okay.
One of them crazy helicopter crew chiefs.
That's right. Okay, why are you here today?
I'm here to get what I deserve, my homecoming. And like everybody said, it's about time. We deserve it. And, you know, I'm just here I'm proud to be here with all these other veterans. And, you know, it brings tears to my eyes. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Is this what you expected?
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of veterans, you know, a lot of different guys. You know, I was hoping maybe I'd meet somebody that I was there with, but, you know, that's kind of hard to do in this big crowd. But, yeah, it's pretty much what I expected, yeah. So, yeah, I'm happy.
Definitely worth the trip.
Yeah, definitely worth the trip. 2.5 hour drive, yeah, it was worth the trip.
And where was that 2.5 hours from?
From Patrick County, Virginia.
Glad to have you here today.
Thank you.
Thank you. And about you, what about today? You enjoying the day?
Yeah. I feel comfortable around my brothers. And we all went through it together. And we understand, you know, we understand one another. You know, and I feel comfortable around people like this. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a blast.
So is this what you expected it to be when you made plans to be here?
It's a little bit more than what I expected. You know, I'm really pleased, and I really think the people put it on. You know, that say thank you.
Yeah, the people that did this, they deserve a lot of appreciation for doing this, and you know, like I say, it's about time. It's due. We needed this. I'm sure this helped a lot of veterans. I really am. So.
Well, good. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, we will.
Good luck.
You.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And what's your name?
Joe
Okay, what's your last name?
Miller.
Miller?
Yes.
Okay, where are you from?
Originally Southern Cal,
Okay, what do you call home now?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
And when were you in Nam?
1968 and 69.
Okay. Any places of interest that would recognize?
In Vietnam or? Yeah, no.
Okay.
Just Southern Cal when I got home.
Okay. And we'll tell you what, why are you here today?
I'm here to just support the people, all people, not just Vietnam vets, but all the veterans who served. Welcome home to everybody.
Where'd you hear about this?
Through one of our, Jake, he's one of our Nam Night buddies. He's the one that heard about it and set it up, and we rode out here.
So you're part of a group?
Yes.
And what's that group?
Nam Nights.
Very nice. Very nice.
Right there. A couple of the guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Got them. Okay. So what do you think of today?
It's pretty good. A lot of I don't know how to say it. A lot of different booths.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty nice.
Is this what you expected?
I think the food's a little expensive. I mean, this isn't the Raceway. This is veterans. I think the prices could be a little better, but it's not bad. It's
So
good.
you're glad
good
you
day.
came overall, though,
Oh
right?
yeah, glad I came. Through the rain and all.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. What's your first name?
Robin.
What's your first? That was your first name?
Yes.
What's your last name?
Robbie.
Robbie. Robin
Yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah.
Not Rockin' Robin, but Robbie Robbie. Okay. So why are you here?
Oh, I'm supporting my guy. He was a Vietnam vet, but I also was a veteran, so I was just here to support everything.
You say you were a vet? You're a vet also?
Yes.
What branch? And when?
Army, and I came in May of 1997, and I got out in 2004. I did 8 years. I was in the 659th Maintenance Company, mechanic.
So what about today? What are your impressions of the day?
Oh, I think it's okay. There's a lot of people, a lot of booths, and I do think that the food is a little pricey, but it's all overall pretty good.
Beautiful. Glad you came.
Thanks.
Okay, what's your name?
Mark Thomas.
Mark Thomas, Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where are you from?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, and you were a vet?
Yes, sir. I was in the Navy. Spent a few years there, got out, and then spent 28 years in law enforcement.
Okay. So what about today? Why did you show up today?
Well, I came to say thank you to the Vietnam vets and all vets, really. It's long overdue. They were not given a welcome that some of the veterans are given today, so I wanted to make sure that I was out here to say thank you to them.
In your personal viewpoint, in terms of just the state of veteran affairs in the country right now, how veterans are being treated and so forth, well, what's your? Have you got an opinion? If you had if you have 1 minute to tell everybody in the country what you think about how veterans are being treated in general across the country, what would you say?
They are being treated worse than second-class citizens.
Really?
Yeah.
Any specific?
I mean, they get the runaround. They get the runaround at the VA. They're when my father was in, he was promised, if you give me 20 years, we'll take care of you and your wife. Well, my father passed away, and they've done everything but to the veterans of today. They're taking everything away from them. Now, like for physicals, they can only get them once a year. They can only go to dental. So it's not what they were promised. So I'm not real happy with the situation, the way they treat our veterans.
Good comment. I like that. All right. Anything else?
No, thank you very much.
Okay, appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I got this for free. I bought the praise. I got this for free.
These drums are just stop. Just stop. Yeah. Don't never wear it. They don't never wear it. Yeah, Corvette. Yeah, they come on Corvette.
Yeah, yes, we are. We're Rolling Thunder and Patriot Yards.
Okay. Let me get your names first. What's your name?
Mine's Eddie Ballard.
B-A-L-L-A-R-D?
Yes, sir.
And your name?
Susan Westerfield.
Okay, Westerfield, spelled like it sounds.
Westerfields.
And where y'all from?
Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
Chapel Hill, Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah,
you're right.
There's a North
Tennessee.
Carolina.
Yeah.
This is Tennessee. Yes.
Got it. Okay, why are you guys here today?
We're here to support our Vietnam veterans. We have, in our chapter, we have a lot of Vietnam veterans, but that is our mission with Rolling Thunder is the POW-MIA mission to bring awareness to our missing in action.
Same here. That's just we just enjoy just being a part of this. It's great. I mean, there ain't nothing you can say about it. It's just, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be able to do what we do or anything without them. That's for sure.
Is the event today what you expected?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
definitely.
great. It is awesome.
We rode in on the track this morning.
Yeah.
Both of us did.
Yeah.
And we both rode, and it was amazing. We sit down and we talk to World War II veterans, Korean veterans.
It's great.
Just to hear their stories, it puts you where they are. Makes you understand and appreciate, our freedom.
Well, we're here. This day is a Vietnam Veterans Homecoming celebration. Any parting words to the Vietnam vets?
Welcome home.
That's right.
Welcome home.
That's all you can
Long
say.
deserved welcome home.
They deserve all they get, that's for sure. They need anything they need. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good one today.
You too.
You too. Thank you.
I'm just glad I gave you my phone number. I didn't think it would be that crazy, but
We can run straight through and set fire.
I'll take it.
All right, that's all right. Y'all make a difference too.
And again, welcome home.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Donald Gwynn, and I'm from Winston-Salem.
And how do you spell your last name?
GWYN.
Okay, GWYN. You're from Winston-Salem. You're a Vietnam vet.
Yes.
Okay. And why are you here today?
I'm here to pass a petition around so we can get the voters where they can, when they give the charitable donations, that they can put the veterans on that too and help the organizations so they can keep their business open, pay bills and office supplies and stuff that really costs us. And it's kind of hard doing this out of your own pocket, which our company is doing. We pay everything out of our own pocket. So we're trying to get the government to help us out too, even though we did serve.
So what do you think about today?
It's great. It's great. I enjoy it because I get to talk to people around here. Some was in the same area. I was in Vietnam, but I told one guy I may have seen you, didn't recognize you, but I really enjoy it because all veterans, we all got one thing in common. It's all veterans. It ain't no color, nothing to it. It's all American vets, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And I wish I wish we could have had it 40 years ago, but it's better late than never. I showed it. I love it. I love it.
Now, when you heard about this coming up, I don't know where you heard about it, but is this is this along the lines of what you expected it would be? Did you expect more out of it, or?
Yeah, it's more than what I thought. Because when they first told about the amount of people supposed to be there, when I first heard it, they said 31,000. I said, wow, that's a lot of people. The last call I heard, Mr. Shabazz came in and told us, it estimated 71,000. I said, oh, that's it. That's more people than I seen when I was in the Army. But I enjoy it. I really love it. I really enjoy it. And I'm having fun too. Talking to people, and we got a lot in common. Like I said, we got a lot in common. It's all about fighting, pulling together. We're on one nation, under God.
If you had one thing to say to all the fellow Vietnam vets that are here today, what would you tell them?
I would say, first of all, I would say, good job. And I'm welcome all back home. And the ones that's able to come here today, I'm thanking them. And the ones that wanted to come here, didn't get here, I'll still thank them too. Because if it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't even be here today. So all veterans, I think they've done an excellent job. Really done above and beyond the call of duty when the world were called. So a great job done. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Good luck with your petition.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Does that matter?
No, it don't matter.
Okay.
Just they want to see your name. So we presented to them. We want a bunch of people backing us, showing that we help the business and we're not playing. We got people backing us. I mean, that'll help them put some fire on them, get them to move, speed it up. Because we are way back.
So far, all right. I'm just a little tired.
Yeah, me too. You know, I can't walk like I used to, but I'm enjoying it. Originally, I live in Charlotte. Originally from Arlington. I was a military brat before I was a vet.
Arlington, Virginia?
Yes, sir.
Turkey looking as you are.
Yeah, it's a weapon. It's not a piece of turkey. Good to see you all.
Thank you for your service. God bless America.
I don't know your first name.
Ron.
Ron was a vet. Vietnam vet. Is a Vietnam vet.
Yeah. So what you doing here then? Here to celebrate today?
Yeah, trying to. Too many people. Trying to find shirts. There's nobody selling shirts, which I find to be unusual, especially in an event like.
Okay. Put your camera down so she can get an auxiliary picture.
Okay. What's your name?
Elmer Lowe.
You spell your last name?
L-O-W-E.
Where are you from?
Originally Arlington, Virginia, but I reside in Charlotte now, Charlotte, North Carolina.
So why are you here today?
I'm here to support, as a member of the Disabled American Veterans, to support all of the Vietnam vets that never had a chance to get a parade or get anything to thank them for the things that they did to make younger vets like me. They paved the way for me to do what I did. And this is my way of saying thank you. Thank you.
You're a vet yourself?
Yes, I am. United States Navy.
What time period?
Desert Storm era.
And if you had one thing to say to all the, veterans in general across the country, what would you say to them about the country supporting them? Do you think the country is supporting veterans now?
Well, that's a sticky area, but I'm gonna keep it general and say that yes, I think percentage-wise, I guess everybody is supportive of what they're doing and what these guys have done and what the younger veterans in Afghanistan and Iraq have done for us. Yes, I think America is behind it. We love our veterans because we love our country.
And what about your organization, the DAV? What's its mission? Has its mission changed any in the last 2 decades or so?
No, the DAV's mission has not changed. What has happened is we've become more engrossed in what's happening now, dealing with the younger veterans, because the younger veterans are not getting the help that they need. A lot of them are coming home and they don't know how to get compensation. They don't know how to get the medical attention that they need. And our mission is to make sure that they get medical attention, to get prostheses and the things that they need to be successful. We help to acclimate them back into society. And I think our mission has become, it's really become a situation where we're 24 hours a day. We're moving because we're constantly getting veterans, and we're trying to make sure that they get everything. Prior wars and conflicts, they didn't have people to help these guys the way that we do. But I believe that a lot of the organizations now, are doing what they're supposed to, and I think everything's going to work out eventually for these guys, and I say God bless them.
Beautiful, I like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Your heartfelt in your voice. And as a younger veteran, I'm honored, and I'm gonna do it all over again. And this is what we're here for. No, not a problem. No.
And first of all, what's your name?
Chris Gunderson.
How spell your last name?
Gunderson.
And where are you from?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay. And were you in the military?
I just retired last week after 26 years and 7 months.
Okay. Any overseas duty?
I have had overseas duty, yes, sir.
Okay. Why are you here today?
To be here with the veterans, to support the veterans.
Do you personally know some folks that were over in Nam?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And some of them are here with us today.
You have a group of people?
Yes, Combat Vets Motorcycle Association, Chapter 15-1. We don't really claim any territory or have any boundaries or anything like that, but the majority of our members in the Fayetteville area.
Sounds good. Here we go. Tape's rolling. First of all, I'll start with you. What's your name?
Ted Stevens.
Okay. What is it again?
Ted Stevens.
Stevens?
Yes.
You spell that with a V or a PH?
PH.
PH. And what's your name?
Earl Hampton.
Earl Hampton, Hamption.
T-I-T-O-N.
Okay. And let's see. First of all, you are a Vietnam vet.
Vietnam vet.
What year or years?
1967 through 9.
Okay. Where do you live now?
I live in Durham, North Carolina.
Okay. And what about you? When were you at?
I was there in 65, 67.
Okay. Where you live now?
Durham, North Carolina.
Okay. I'm going to start with you since I got the camera on you.
Okay.
Hey, this is your day today. What do you think about it?
I was just telling him there's so much experience and knowledge out here. We could just encompass half of it. We'd have a book. We could write and a library of all the things that we've been through. So I've been looking to see, but it's been so long, and I tried to move on.
And people change, after that many years. I mean, I'd say they look quite a bit different.
Oh, quite a bit different. Some of them got a little bit bigger, and some of them got a little grayer. And you were young then. I was 19. You know, what did I look like at 19 and what do I look like now? Whole new different story. But it is fantastic. It's a beautiful event. Too bad it's 40 years too late, but it's a beautiful event. And I think these guys deserve everything that they needed to do, because whether it turned out good or bad, it wasn't their fault. They did their jobs, and they deserve the credit for doing it. We can't control the politicians, but we do our job. And that's the only thing you can expect from a military person, to do his job. And I'm very proud of all of them. Looking forward to meeting some more.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And you, it's been a few years. How long have you been out of the service?
Since 69.
So, this is a long time in the making for you then, I guess.
A long time, but better late than never. It's good to live to see it.
So is this event all that you may have expected it to be before you came?
It's all and more. Like I said, I'm with him. I'm just looking to see if I can see anyone that I have, that survived along with me elsewhere. But I'm glad that we are all here made. I'm just happy for the recognition that's given to veterans, primarily because of the young crop that we're turning in now. And maybe they'll have a better shot at things than we had.
Yeah, the welcome that was extended to Vietnam veterans isn't quite the same welcome that's been extended to some vets of some recent conflicts.
This is true, and I'm just glad that they finally got around to, even if it didn't include us.
You know what? There's a song, I hate it. It's called Johnny Come Marching Home.
Right.
We didn't march home.
Right.
And it just irritates me to hear that song. But these guys deserve it. Look at them. You know, most of them got a cane. You know, that wasn't part of the bargain when you signed up, that I'll come home with a cane and I'll come home in a wheelchair. I'll come home with all kinds of mental problems. That's not what you signed up for. You signed up to defend your country, so you were willing to take whatever you had to take to get the job done. And they paid the price, and they should be rewarded. But just with a thank you. Just with a thank you. That's enough for me. I was able to make it through. I had 9 brothers who were in combat, so they helped me through. Some of these guys didn't get any help. So just a thank you. I appreciate that more than anything. And I really appreciate it from the little kids, because that's what it's all about. It's about them. It's not about me, it's not about adults, it's not about you, it's about the little children, so they have a chance to live in freedom. You know, we take it for granted. If you're men in a war, you really pressurize and you really analyze yourself, and you know how much freedom is worth. Just how much it's worth. You know, you can call our president a dumbass. Call Sadat that, and they won't be able to fight. You know, just the freedom to be able to say what you want to say. We take it for granted, but a lot of people can't say what they want to say. They can't say what they feel. Afraid they won't, they'll lose their lives. So when you think about a veteran, think about the freedoms that you have. And if you do that, I'm sure you'll understand what these guys went through and why they went through it. It's a beautiful sight. Beautiful people.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
have a nice day. Take care.
Is he putting his fingers up like this?
Both of them are putting it out. No, both of them. Here comes Chuck with his.
I can't get all of y'all.
Get sunlight.
Everybody suck it up.
Suck it up.
Why do I gotta help all you guys get?
All right, stand by. And what is your name?
Rebecca Peters.
Okay. And Peters is your last name?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where are you from?
I am originally from Mount Vernon, Ohio, and I've lived in Virginia for the last 15, 20 years.
And you do have a job. That is, I'm not going to include this, but you're with the VA.
That's correct.
But you are a veteran, correct?
I am. I served with the United States Army, and I deployed to Desert Shield, Desert Storm.
Tell you what, we're here to honor specifically Vietnam veterans, but I've talked with a lot of Vietnam veterans and other folks here that say besides just honoring the Vietnam veterans, it really is a celebration of veterans in general. Do you see it that way?
I do. I see a lot of Iraq and Afghanistan war veterans walking around, and just see a lot of camaraderie, a lot of happy faces. It's very heartfelt, and it's a beautiful event. It's awesome.
Does this event, from what you've been able to tell over the last few hours, does it live up to what it was built?
Yes, and more, and more. It's a lot more than I thought it would be. So,
what specific things may impress you about today?
I loved all the displays, the Golden Knights, the Rolling Thunder, and the Patriot Guard. It was an honor. We were actually stuck on the interstate as they were going by, and it just brought a tear to your eye. I met the Medal of Honor recipients that were here, and I've been honored and humbled by the people that I see walking around that went before me and afforded me the opportunity to be here.
In your eyes, or in your opinion, how does the country now view veterans in general compared to possibly what they viewed veterans as 4 decades ago?
Well, I was a baby 4 decades ago, and from what I can gather and understand, I would say that our country has done an outstanding job of separating politics from what a soldier or an individual person stands up to do to stand for our country. And I think it's been a long time coming. This needed to happen a long time ago. It would have went a lot further to help people come home. And the Vietnam veterans, hats off to them for standing up and helping the Iraq, Afghanistan, and Persian Gulf War veterans.
One last question, and that is, if you had, 60 seconds or 30 or 60 seconds just to say anything at all to all the veterans across the country, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need it, it's there, and everybody is just honored to help you in any way. And thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I was in Racco 506, attached to 2nd Marine.
here, this one here, it seems to indicate
Thank you.